And here are the 7 best companies to start in 2024 with little to no capital. In a very particular order, we're starting from number 7. Number 7 being the one that I least recommend, and number 1 being the one that I recommend the most. Number 7, virtual events. Now, what virtual events is any niche, any place, any time. You can easily create a company that brings people together, whether it's business networking, whether it's meditation, whether it's arts and crafts. You can bring people together, all of one interest, and put them in a paid group to meet each other and speak to each other and just be together in a very, very big network and connect with each other. With the day and age that we have right now, connecting with people is completely invaluable. I mean, it's very important to connect with people, and that's why many people who have crafts and things that they need to sell are very understanding that networking probably is the best way to close any deals and get any type of traction to your business. A very good way to do virtual events is to speak to somebody who's very well known, and you approach them through either LinkedIn or anybody who has an audience, and you tell them, look, you're in my niche, let's create a little virtual event where you can get paid on it, and obviously you're going to pay the person who's speaking in that event, and you're going to pay yourself. And that's why events and anything networking related is always going to be the go-to in 2024, especially because now more and more people are realizing that the virtual age is the way to go when it comes to networking, because you can connect with a lot of people, or you can connect with people, and it'll be much easier than having to drive and going to connect with people in person. Number 6 is remote living. Obviously, with the day and age that people are traveling and a lot of people are working from home, most people don't want to stay home. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be traveling, going out, trying different locations. Obviously, Airbnb is going to be a good choice. But for example, if you're a photographer and you have a studio, you can rent out your studio. So any space that you have, make it a space for something and rent it out. The demand is so high for these things that you don't even have to market it half of the time, and you're just going to get a lot of sales just by having an open space where people can do things in. Now, obviously, a recording studio for music is very popular. Stuff like that. Any niche-based studio or any niche-based ground that you can rent out would be a great idea. Or if you have a property that, let's say you have a basement or anything like that, you can change that to a studio and rent it out. And people will be able to come in and obviously pay for a limited amount of time to go in and check it out and use your studio. Number 5 is social media management. Now, social media management is huge. It's growing. A lot more people are becoming very, very popular nowadays. So the demand is very high, which is why a lot of people are doing it too. But what I mean by social media management is actually PR. PR stands for public relations, which basically means that you create videos for people, you post them, and you do all the replies, you get them leads that way, and you basically control whoever your client is, you control their whole entire ecosystem. So not only do you edit for them, post for them, and you do a lot of work for them, you'd also be able to get them leads that way by simply speaking to people who are interested in what you're offering or what you're talking about. So part of public relations is as such. Let's say you're a real estate agent and you manage a Instagram account where you post a lot of real estate locations and a lot of houses. A good idea would be to bring in a public relations agency, which would then go in and speak with a lot of prospects, tell them about the house, and be you, so then you can go and focus on selling more and focus less on speaking to people online and just keeping up that persona. Number 4 is an outbound marketing agency, which just happens to be what we have. Now, outbound marketing means that you will be reaching out to people on behalf of a company. For example, what we do is we reach out to individuals with our niche. So say, for example, we have a client in the, again, let's just use real estate as an example, in the real estate industry. What we would do is we would reach out to people who they would want to talk to, and we would just connect the two. So being that middleman is very, very essential. Number 3 is e-learning. The reason why there's a huge demand for it, and there's going to be even a bigger demand in 2024, is because people are starting to realize that the school system is actually not that good. So there's been a big growth in the e-learning space. So say you have a skill, I don't know, you have a skill in cybersecurity, then you can create an e-learning course where you bring on people and you teach them about cybersecurity so then they can go and find a job. That's a great example. Or you teach people about business. But e-learning right now is amazing, and it's one of the biggest and best places to start when it comes to growing your company. An affiliate marketing agency. Imagine there's a company that has a high ticket product. Let's say they sell a product for $6,000. Let's say that product is a massage chair. What you can do as an affiliate marketing agency is go to that company and say, look, I will sell and market your product for you, but you will give me a percentage off of every single sell that you make. That's affiliate marketing. The companies are absolutely going to love that. You tell them, I will create a system where I will send you deals over. You don't have to do any work. You just give me a percentage. And the really cool thing about that is that you don't need to fulfill anything. You don't need to have a warehouse. You don't need to send anything out to anybody. You don't need to do any of the fulfillment work, meaning that you can just focus on bringing more and more people in, and you can create your own agency and work with even bigger and better companies that then you can sell their products, and then you can just grow very quickly where you're selling other people's products and you're making a lot of money doing that without having to actually do any work as far as fulfilling and providing the service or the product or whatever it may be that you're selling to the client that the company you're working with is selling it to. And this is probably the easiest way to make money and the best way to find clients and the best way to network is just to tell somebody that you can sell the product with absolutely zero risk. They fucking love it. And if you can figure out a way to reach out to an audience and to find a niche that you know you can get results for, then game over. You just create a small agency out of that, maybe even get a small sales team or appointment setting team. You tell one of the leads who might be interested in said product, again, let's say that massage chair. So you would contact your neighbor and you would say, hey, Mr. Neighbor, I know that your back hurts. For example, let's say you have a very old neighbor. You would tell them, I have this amazing massage chair that you could totally buy. I'll even give you a discount if you want to even add that. And from that point forward, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. You take their information, send it to the company that you're affiliating with. And then at that point, they give them the massage chair and boom. So it's a win-win-win situation. It's a win for the person you're providing the service to and or product and or whatever you're selling. Again, it's a win for you because you make money off of it. And it's a win for the company because they just got a sale doing nothing. And number 1, an AI agency. Any AI agency. Right now, the biggest, the most vast, and the greatest industries to be in right now is anything technological. The logic is if you are in an industry that's fast moving, something as fast as technology, and you have some type of service or some type of product in that industry, then you will move with the market. There's a lot of other markets like real estate and other locations where it takes a long time to accumulate money. But when it comes to a fast moving market with high demand and there's there's a lot of opportunities in these markets, it makes a lot of sense to place yourself in something as fast growing as AI is right now. I'm not saying go make an AI app. What I mean is sell the shovel, don't go digging for the cold. Do not go creating an app for AI. Go in and maybe create a development team, somebody who can help out, an AI consulting agency. You don't have to know much about AI, just bring in people that do and sell them to that client, and again, just be the middleman. And in 2024, it's going to be amazing to see exactly what type of products and what type of services AI is able to create. An example of a company that I would start in the AI industry is actually just marketing for AI companies and saying, look, I can get you people who are interested in your product, or other way around, saying, look, I can get you developers who will be able to develop your application and build your dream, and you don't have to pay them a thing. You can give them equity, period. So that's what you could do. You can get people connected together, and as far as AI goes, it is the route to go. Again, this is my very small list of companies that I would start in 2024. My name is Ibrahim Alani, and again, I'm the founder of theomnicrm.com. If you want to learn more about our services and what we do, the link will be in the description. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh yeah, and be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.